Well, howdy folks. It's about 8:41 here, and Friday we're supposed to be taking off. I don't know how dark this is going to be, but I'll come back with some light here in a little bit. But get your eyes on this, man. Batten down the hatches. It's going down right now. So, you know, can't leave, obviously. Those clouds over there. Look at those things moving. Those things are just moving fast. So obviously the truck's getting wet here, and you know, it's supposed to stop around, I think, 11:30, 12. So we're gonna hunker down for a couple hours to get things around, and I'll take you inside and show you around some things, because obviously I can't do stuff, but you know, once it's nice out and we get rolling, we'll do some other stuff for today. But for now, this is what's happening. So once I get back inside, I'll show you around some things. But man, just look at that come down. Stuff is just coming down, and this ain't even the worst of it. It's supposed to get even nastier here in about an hour or so. So we'll see what happens, I guess. Well, that sky just changed over there already too. So until then, we'll be back. You know what we say. Well, folks, I'm back here. It's lightened up a little bit. Obviously, as you can see, it's not dark and raining as much, but it's still coming down. So it's what it is. To clean the old truck off with the blower by the time we get ready to roll. So no big deal. It's what I do anyways. But let's go inside here, and we'll do some things. I got something in the mail Thursday, yesterday, from Keep on Trucking Outlaw Life that I'm going to open real quick for you. That way you can see. Let's get you set up here real quick. Oh, first of all, today is June 18th. It's my wedding anniversary. We got married 4 years ago. Get your eyes on that. And I got the same shirt on. And her dress right here. Well, I tie-dyed this, obviously. Well, we tie-dyed this too. So that is something, you know, that she can wear with the truck. You know, keep it festive and stuff like that, and still have that going together. So big shout out to my wife. Huge support, obviously, as you can see. You know, we started this journey in 2018 when we bought that truck, and she had never done anything like that. I had neither. But, you know, she gave me a ton of support for doing that. So let's get you set right here. And let's get this thing open real quick. Let's see what we got. He is a subscriber. I'll chat with him. I was able to link up with him last week on Facebook, and hopefully you can see me. I video chatted with him just to talk with him a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and show my appreciation for him wanting to send me this. And for that, I'm going to send him some things in return. But let's get this open real quick and see what we got here. Oh yeah, look at this. This is a Kenworth tank cap. That is nice. So that's going to look great on the green truck when I get it back. And for that, I'm going to send him a print of this picture, which I've got a bunch of prints I'm going to take with me to the show. And he's also going to get one of the Frankenstein too. And I'll get some more things made up, you know, once I get that truck back and start working on it and get some photos. That way, you know, if people do send me stuff, I can send them stuff back, you know, and you know, I'll link up with you and talk with you. That way you know, you get that experience, so you're not just seeing me on TV all the time. It's going to be a one-on-one type deal. But yeah, big shout out to him, and big shout out to Whitaker Family Dentist. Just got my gold tooth the other day, so I can be even more trashy, because everybody that's trashy needs a gold tooth. Got the old hair trimmed. Wife hooked me up, so we can be clean and fresh for the show. Also, big shout out to Not For Hire. Threw me up on his page yesterday. He's working on the Jolly Green, so Jolly Green Shake, I really appreciate that. But you know, all the support I can get, I'm going to give support back, because that's what you do. If someone supports you, you support them too, and that's the way, you know, I like to roll. So let's go back here real quick before we go into the living room, and I will show you a couple things. Let me grab my phone just in case I need some light, because I don't know if you're going to have the light you need, and I got to get that dryer turned off because, well, it's thumping around. So let's go back here real quick. Pause that so we don't have to listen to that. Check that out though. Wife got that for me for Christmas. That's cool. I'm always sporting out Maiden, but get your eyes on some of these right here. I don't know if you've seen or noticed, but some of my videos, there's a first video that I ever uploaded. There was a couple of these in there. Get these plaques made. This was done in December 2020. This was article in Overdrive magazine, which you can go back and see that if you look it up through the online stuff. And this was in February of 2020. Basically goes through what it went through to get the blue truck, you know, and how I made it once I got it. And same thing kind of with the green truck. It doesn't really go through everything. It basically just tells what I did, you know, and those are both a couple pictures of it actually when I was running it before the accident. So you can go back and see that. But if you look up 1990 K100E, Can It Be Saved? That is the very first video I ever uploaded. And that is basically us. You know, it goes through a rundown of me from when I got that truck. It's like a slideshow of pictures, you know, when I got the truck and what I did to it. So you can go back and check that out. Very first video I ever uploaded, and talks about the accident and what happened and stuff, because I know some of you guys are new. Thank you to all the subscribers that are new and watching. But you can go back and check that out and see what's going on with that truck and, you know, kind of the progress. Once I get it back, we'll start doing more stuff for that and talking about it. And, you know, I'll sit down one of these days in front of the trucks, you know, one each, and talk about where I got them from, what I went through to get them, all that kind of stuff, because those are always adventures. But for some of you guys on here, you like the die cast, Matchbox, you know, you're into that kind of stuff. So once I got the blue truck, I kind of got obsessed with cabovers, and well, I kind of went a little crazy. So in my living room here, we'll show you this real quick. That's an oil painting I did of the blue truck a couple years ago. Well, 2020, you know, when everything was going on. I actually took that picture outside of Campbell's in Napoleon when the sun was coming up. And then I basically went through and, you know, did the oil. And then some of the truck I did with acrylic because it's a little bit tougher to do. But I did that because I'm kind of creative and I like to do stuff like that. And here's an 8x10 I snapped of the green truck one time when I first started running it. But let's get in here to some of these. Got all these right here probably about a month and a half ago, and I just really don't have any room for them because I've got all of these. Like I said, once I got that Cabover, I just got obsessed with things with trucks and whatnot and different memorabilia, and I just started collecting. Every time we went to an antique store or, you know, some kind of rummage sale or something like that, you know, I just could not stop buying stuff. And it just became a sick obsession of mine. You know, I've got 3 of these glass cabinets full of stuff. And some of this stuff is unopened, as you can see. Belt buckle back here. Driver Service Award. That's for J.B. Hunt. And that's an old Cabover on there. Caterpillar diesel belt buckle, bunch of different crap over here. Let's get over to this next one right here. Might not need the light for this because this actually has a light in there. So we'll kick that over there. But yeah, this one's got a ton of stuff too. That one's cool right there. I've seen that wagon before, but I've never seen it with the truck again. So had to pick that up when I seen it. And usually I spend, you know, $10 to $15 on some of the bigger ones. Some of the stuff, you know, it's just what it is. I see it and I want it, I'm getting it. I work hard for my money, and I'll spend it how I want to. So yeah, I've got I've never seen that one either anywhere else. Different things down here. I've got some pipes last year for my birthday, a bunch of old pipes and stuff. So that's, you know, hopefully that light's not too glaring on there. I'll go like that for you. That's a little bit better. Oh, that lighter's cool right there. Pick that up. I bought that pocket watch a long time ago because I used it for a Halloween decoration for a suit I had, and you know, that was cool to still have that Frankenstein shifter. Now I might go in the green chalk once I get it back. I don't know. I mean, I bought it for just a prop, but you never know what's going to happen. So here's some more down here. And I could go through a more detailed thing if somebody wants to see, or more of a close-up. I've never seen that Highway Express anywhere else. That's still in the box. I think the one that I did find on the internet is probably the one that I have now. So, I don't know. Never seen that before. Get your eyes back there. That was my goal when I first started looking for these, was to find one of those. And I finally did. And was super happy about that. Let me switch hands real quick. I built that a couple years ago in the winter time. But yeah, I've got a lot of this stuff that is from old as dirt. A lot of you guys probably had this stuff when you were kids. A lot of these are from the mid 70s, these hoods. Early 80s. I got those at an auction. I just cleaned house. Everybody that was bidding against me knew that I was going to get them once I started bidding, because when was it going to let them go? But yeah, I've got a ton of crap here, which I just been collecting over the years and stuff. Yeah, sorry about the lighting if it's too bright or you can't see something all the way. And like I said, if you want to see something, all you gotta do is comment, and I can get more detailed with you, because I know some of you guys are into that stuff, and you're hobbyists, and that's what you do. So I don't think I'd ever sell anything right now, but I mean, if somebody wanted something bad enough, everything has a price. Oh yeah, I've got this too. So I think it's an ashtray. Let me get the light out here. Oh yeah, I picked up that from an antique store. It's glass, super fragile, so I'm careful with that thing, man. It just goes in one of those cabinets and sits. And that's a remote control truck I got for the grandson a couple years ago. But yeah, I've got quite a collection of stuff here. And I do have a couple of magazines, the overdrives that the trucks were in. I only have one of the green one. For some reason, dude didn't send me any more like he said he would, but whatever. So yeah, that's kind of what goes on when I'm inside the house, the things that I have. Because you always see me going out there, so I figured I'd bring you in here because I wanted to do this, and I collect beer swag and stuff like that too. Anything Miller Lite, Paps, any little beer mirrors and stuff like that. Obviously, we've got them up in the house here, which you've seen in, other videos. If you watched any of the mushroom videos or anything like that, you always see this kind of stuff up in here. So, I've got a bar light here on the fridge too, because, well, this is our private bar, and this is where we sit and, do things. Eat our food, drink. There's another one. Little Molly Hatchet over here. Little Schlitz. Gotta have... If you don't have the Schlitz, I don't know. Here's a cool mirror though too. This, let me see if I get my light on here so you can see this a little bit better. There you go. That's an old Kenworth. I think this is like 1977 that says, so that was a find there. I think we got that thing for like 15 bucks at an antique store. Man, I was just tickled when I found that. But here in the back room, I got some more old Pap stuff, Miller Lite. I wanted to go to that, but then that whole Corona stuff shut that down, man. I wasn't able to go to that because that would have been sick. Let's get over here. Some more PBR stuff. A little collection of beer swag that I have. Mirror. Coors Light mirror, the only one I got. Another High Life up in the corner. We like to drink that. That actually, I found that clock has a neon around it, but the switch is messed up, so I'm going to have to get the old solder iron out and fix that. Beer mirror here. But I actually found that for free right down the road. Somebody had it just sitting out by the road for scrap, and I knocked on the door, asked them if, nobody answered the door, so I just took it and brought it home, cleaned it up, and man, that thing worked right away. But like I said, that switch has got loose wire, so I got to solder that back together, which is no big deal. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you inside and give you something different before we take off here, because, we'll be a couple hours still, probably be around 1 or so. I figure we'd take off. We can't check in until 3 anyways, so that'll be fine. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you in here so you could see this kind of stuff real quick. Because I know, a lot of you guys are interested in that kind of stuff. I just don't work on the truck. I do everything I can around the house, work on cars and stuff too. It's just what I do to keep busy. So, good times. And like I said, you want something like that. I'll probably get some shirts around too, something made up once I, you know, get something designed up and get the right thing. But this is sweet right here. Big shouts to him. Keep on Trucking Outlaw Life for sending me that, because that is going to go great on the green truck, because I think I already have a KW one. I don't know if it's this exact one or not, but don't really care, because that'll be cool for the working truck. So, well, that's going to conclude this one today. Sure, we'll shoot some more footage once we get in the truck and get down there, because we'll probably see other trucks, you know. Who knows when this stuff will be uploaded, though, that kind of stuff. I know I'm going to upload this today before we take off, or at least try, because sometimes it takes a while, but it's what it is. So, well, until the next time, you know what we say. Shout out to all the subscribers. Big props to you guys for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. I appreciate all that stuff. Don't think that goes unnoticed. You know, as soon as I get a notification on my phone, I usually try to say thank you and give some appreciation, because I do appreciate that stuff. You know, you don't know what that means to me, to actually get that recognition for what I do for that truck, because when we bought that truck, you know, there was a lot of doubters, and it was a struggle on the old mental health, you know, getting something like that and just going through it for the first time and really not knowing what you're doing. But, you know, figuring it out, that's all you got to do, is try to figure it out. If you don't know, man, there's books, resources, you know, the internet is a wonderful thing. And since I got the manual for that truck, that's helped me out a lot too. But, you know, it's one of those things where you just do it, never give up, man. All you got to do is try. You just keep trying until you figure it out. So, you know, that's what we do. Always keep positive, you know. Ever need anybody to talk to, all you gotta do is hit somebody up, and, you know, that mental health good, so you're in a good state of mind, because we don't need anything we don't want. So, this is gonna conclude this one. So, you know what we say, until the next time, we will see ya.